Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday, guys. Welcome back to the nursery. So, as you can see, I am feeding Layla, and I started feeding her just a minute before I touched the camera. Not even a minute, but this bottle, the nipple hole, I think I have it like so big because she done drank. It was full, this bottle, and it's like nothing in it already. That's how much she's drinking so fast. But if you are new, this is Layla, and she is Dwayne Awake from the Dwayne Awake edition by Clear Taylor Dolls. And we seem far from the camera, so I have to make sure I keep her in the frame. But she is one of the girls from Dwayne Awake, and the girls are called Denia. And she is a fully completed edition doll by Clear Taylor. And she is like my number one baby in my nursery. Definitely still a number one, but I love all my babies, as you guys know that watch my channel. But Layla is like extra special. She was a custom doll made for me. Like, it's going on 3 years ago. In July will be 3 years that she's been with me. I was her first and only mommy. As I said, she was a custom made by Clear Taylor. And she was my first completed doll by Clear Taylor, fully completed doll, brand new from Clear Taylor. And so just that alone, she is just such a special baby to me. So I was in the mood to do a drinking wet feeding with her today. I haven't done one on camera in a while. So that is why I wanted to do a video with her. But she's finished the bottle already, guys. I mean, the bottle was full to the top and it is empty. You can see a little bit of water still in there, not much of anything. If you can see it in the nipple, that's all that she left. So I guess little Miss Layla was very thirsty. She was very thirsty. But she is a full body silicone, a drinking wet baby. She is my baby girl with the spine that you can feel. She pretty much has all the bells and whistles. She has the squishy tummy feature, if you can see me pushing her little tummy. She has this cute little like umbilical cord, her little cord stump. She looks very newborn, I would say, and that's what I love about her. And she has amazing silicone. I love how she feels, definitely. When you hold her, she is just amazing, her silicone. So today I wanted to feed her. I don't use the drinking wet system for feedings very often. Every now and then I might feed one of my babies off camera. Most of the time I feed them, if I do drinking wet, it's on camera where you guys are seeing the video. I thought I would have used it more than I do. I do like that I have like 3 of my silicone babies with drinking wet systems, but I don't feel it's necessary to have it like in all of my silicone babies because like I said, I don't really use it as much as when I first got Layla. Like when I first got her, I was just so excited about the drinking wet system, and I used to feed her all the time through drinking wet feedings on and off camera. And I do love the feature. I love that I have 3 babies that have that feature, but like I said, I don't find it necessary to have it in all of my silicone babies. But I do like the option. If I do want to feed one of them, I can. Wow, she is so, if you guys can see that diaper. If you can just see that diaper. So anyway, I want to also put her in an outfit. And that is her little wrinkly silicone up close. If you guys can see it. I love how she wrinkles. It really looks like skin when she wrinkles. I tell you, soon as I start a video, my phone, the house phone, always starts to ring. Now, it didn't ring all day. Soon as I start the video, there it goes. All right, so what she's going to put on is quick, simple, a romper. It is that sage color green with these little flowers on the front, and is that muslin material, 3 buttons in the back, and it has them little, I don't know what kind of material this is, with the little bumps or bubbles trim, like going around and like across the bodice at the top. So that's what she's gonna wear, and that's a Carter's newborn romper, but it looks kind of big for a newborn. And I'm gonna just change her into another pamper. I love when I do drinking wet feedings, my favorite is Pampers, disposable diapers for drinking wet feedings, or Huggies. That, to me, they just seem to absorb the water the quickest and the most, where you get less leaks out of the diaper, because you don't want like the diaper just leaking all over your clothes. And I've had that happen with another popular diaper. I'm surprised that it leaks, but when I use that other diaper and I feed the babies, I end up where my blanket is wet and my clothes, everything be wet. So now I mostly use Pampers or Huggies for drinking wet feedings. To me, they just work the best. So you can see that green line. You can just see how full that diaper is. She did a good job. Her drinking wet system works really well. It still works well, almost going on 3 years. I've definitely used it quite often. I don't use it as much anymore, but it's been well used. Like, she's had quite a bit of drinking wet feedings over the 3 years. And I always get the question, does she have any mold? Do they get mold? She doesn't have any mold. She's doing really well at this point still. Her drinking wet system is nice and clear. I think if it had mold in it, I would smell it by now. Also, the water probably wouldn't come through as well because it would have mold clogged up in there. She has no problems with her drinking wet system. And also, every now and then I do alcohol cleanses, where you put just a little bit of alcohol into the bottle with the water, and that will, like, if there was any mold in there, that the alcohol brings it out and you'll see it in their diaper. So that's how she looks with her pamper diaper. They fit her. The newborn Pampers and the newborn Huggies fit her really good. So that is Laila and her drinking wet. And because I get a lot of questions about the drinking wet systems and the silicone babies, so every now and then when I do a drinking wet feeding, I kind of like to go back over certain information. Also, let me say, with the drinking wet system, I don't ever give my babies anything other than distilled, bottled drinking water or purified bottled water. I do not ever give them anything else to drink. I don't make like fake formula for them to drink. I don't give them fabric softener and water to drink. I don't give them any formulas, baby formulas, or milk of any kind to drink. And that is what I think will eventually cause mold, when you give them other things to drink. But of course, it's up to you if you want to give your baby something other than just water. And some artists tell you that you can give them other things to drink. So you can ask the artist of your baby, what do they recommend? This baby, as I said, is by Claire Taylor, and she doesn't recommend giving them anything other than, you know, the bottled drinking, distilled bottled water or purified water. So that is just what I stick to, basically, is water. Sometimes I'll warm the water. I do like giving them like a warm bottle of water. And like I said, every now and then I'll add a little alcohol into the water just to check her, you know, her system, make sure everything is clean and clear in there, and just to make sure everything is like washing through, coming through. And that, I only do the alcohol cleanse maybe every few months. I don't even do that often. Okay, so as I said, this is Carter's Little Planet, and it's kind of an organic line that Carter's has, this romper. And this one, it looks big, but she actually fits it. And it's a newborn size because I figured it looked full to me when I was looking at it when I was ordering it. So I didn't want to get a 3 months because I figured the 3 months would be like too big. So it fits her perfectly. It fits so good, this on her. I thought this was going to be too big, but it's not. So getting to my topic in this video, it wasn't just about the drinking wet. What I was coming on for today is one of those topics that I don't really like to really talk about. If you guys notice, I haven't been doing a lot of topic videos lately, and that is on purpose. Whatever you want to call it, hot topic videos, topic videos. I haven't been doing those lately because I feel like, and this bow, I love it. I think this is from Jamie K, one of the packs of bows I ordered. And it's like those new True Earth tone colors. This one is like a beige, like a khaki color. And I thought it would go good with her little romper. So yeah, I've been ordering like all kinds of stuff lately and doing like hauls where I'm just ordering even just bows, like different kinds of headbands to try out on the baby. So this is one of the new bows I got. It came like a 3-pack. This is just one of them. So anyway, I'm not going to really put any sandals or socks or shoes on her feet. She gonna stay barefoot for now. I'm trying to make sure we're in the camera because she seems to be out of the camera. Okay, and we are far back, but I wanted you guys to see me in this video because this is a topic video. It's something that I wanted to address that came up in the past the past couple of days, where if you follow me on Instagram, my Instagram link is always under my videos in the description. You just click the link and it takes you over to my Instagram. And my Instagram is basically the same name as my channel name here. And I think I've talked about this a little bit maybe on my old channel, but this is my first time addressing something like this on this channel. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've noticed, and even on my Facebook story, you may have noticed that I have been putting up a few of my dolls for sale in the past couple of weeks, maybe the past 2 to 3 weeks. One of the dolls that I adopted out was the doll that I painted, Realborn Jenny. It was a little boy, and I painted him to sell him. Because I paint now, and I've been painting for the past 3, almost going on 4 years, believe it or not. I can't believe it's been that long. But when I first started painting dolls, I was painting them basically for me to have, for it to make it more affordable for me to buy blank kits and paint them for myself. But of course, as you start painting these dolls, the more of them that you paint, anyway, for myself, let me speak for myself. I found that I don't want to keep all of them. I can't keep all of them. Or I could, but I choose not to because I don't like my nursery overcrowded. And I've said that a lot. Um, I don't like a whole lot of dolls in my nursery at one time. It tends to overwhelm me. So, because I feel like, oh, if I have the dolls, then I need to be interacting with them. I'm that type of silicone reborn mommy where I like to interact with my dolls. And I feel like when I have too many of them, they begin to sit. Now, for some collectors, that's fine. That's how they collect. That's how they enjoy their collection. They don't interact with their dolls all the time. And there's nothing wrong with that either. But for me, I like when I'm changing my dolls pretty regular, at least once or twice a month. And for my silicone babies, I like to change them even more often than that, or interact with them more often than once or twice a month, even if it's not on a video, even off camera. But I find if I have too many dolls, even off camera, I can't find time to interact with all of them. So for myself, as I'm painting the dolls more over the years and practicing, you get more practice, the more the more dolls that you paint. So I figured if I was going to keep practicing and painting, that I would eventually have to sell some of those dolls. And that's what I do. I keep some of them, I sell some of them, and sometimes I'll keep them for a while and then I'll just all of a sudden decide to sell them. That's what I do. So that goes for the dolls that I paint myself. And a few of the dolls you saw up for sale on my Instagram in the past couple of weeks were mostly the dolls that I painted myself and decided to sell them. And as I said, one of them, I painted him knowing I was going to sell him. Some of them, I only buy them, the kit, to paint it and sell it. I know when I get it, I'm going to sell it. Some of them, I buy them because it's a kit I want and I'm going to paint it and keep it. Eventually, I might still end up having it a while and then still sell it. That's just what I do. And the question I got getting to that was because people were seeing me sell, I think it was 3 vinyl reborns I sold in the past 2 weeks. And I got a few messages privately to my messenger and my Instagram, DM messages on Instagram. Why are you selling all of your dolls? Was the question I got. Why are you selling all of your dolls? And that was just how it was worded. I'm selling all of my dolls, and they wanted to know why. So, and what made me bring this up and actually address it on video is that it was more than one person who asked the same identical question. So I figured I would come here and just address it on video for those who do watch my videos. And this is a new channel now, so I wanted to kind of address it on my new channel. I'm pretty sure I probably addressed it on my old channel. Like, even dolls that I don't paint, I will have them for a while, and then sometimes I will just all of a sudden sell them. Sometimes I can have it for a month or two, just got it, and I will sell it. It's just what I do. And when I first started collecting, don't get me wrong, I was planning on keeping all of my dolls forever. That is how I came in, into the hobby when I first started collecting almost 8 years ago at this point. I quickly learned that if I wanted to advance my collection and get more dolls and move up to the higher end dolls, for instance, like this one I'm holding, I wasn't going to get to collect this kind of doll if I wanted to hold on to all of my dolls. Most of you know how much Clea Taylor's completed dolls run. And at the time when I got this baby, she was definitely a big chunk of change for me to spend on one doll. I would say this baby is like if you were going to buy a car. just to give you an idea of what she costs. And most of you know that, but you could be new and you don't know how much Clear Taylor's completed dolls run. But yeah, this baby is like you could have went out and bought a new car. And now her dolls cost even more. So that just gives you an idea. I wanted to get to bring home a baby of this caliber, high end, expensive, whatever you want to call it. And I knew if I kept all of the dolls I had at the time, I would never get to bring home a baby like this or anywhere near it. And that's most of my babies that I've been collecting lately. I wouldn't have been able to collect them if I would have tried to hold on to every doll I had. I quickly found out that I had to not only save up money to get to collect a doll like this, but I also had to sell dolls that I had in my collection to take that money and put it towards the next doll that was going to be even better. And then I would have the doll for a while. Then I would choose to sell again, whatever other money I decided to put in with that money, and then collect an even better doll the next time. And that is how I climbed up the ladder to finally get to this kind of doll. And that might not be for everyone. So don't take it like I'm saying everyone has to do that. But that's what I found out I needed to do in order to get what I wanted, to get to what I wanted. So therefore, even like to buy the dolls I wanted, I had to sell dolls. And most of you who have been following me for a while know that's how I roll. You know that I will bring home beautiful dolls, and I feel so blessed to be able to do that. Because when I started, I love the dolls I had, but I couldn't go past a certain price point with the dolls I was bringing home. And like I said, I quickly found out the way to get what I wanted. I had to let go of some of those dolls. So I sold a bunch of mediocre dolls, per se, if you want to call them that, to get to a better doll. And I continued to do that until I got to the kind of doll I really, really wanted. My dream baby. This is my dream baby right here. So that is like, selling is something I've been doing for years now in this hobby. If you notice, I'm not the collector that will just keep all of their dolls. I don't. I never have. Sometimes I will sell a doll, most of the time, to get a new doll or new dolls. Sometimes we could sell a doll just because you feel like you want to sell one of your dolls. Maybe you feel like you have too many. I get like that sometimes. I could feel like I have too many and I want to let go of some of them. Sometimes, about a week ago, I even said, or 2 weeks ago, that I wanted to bring home some new blank kits to paint. I'm looking for some different kits, different faces by different sculptors. So I might let go of some of the dolls I had to do that. But my point is that it's not new for me selling. Some of the people known me for a while that asked the question, so I was surprised they were asking. Then some of the people were new, so maybe they don't know how I collect. So that's why I figured I'd do a video and address it. Some people asked, was everything okay? And I'm okay with people asking me that. They showing their concern, and I wanted to say everything is fine. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong. I chose to let go of a few of my dolls. And that's something I do every now and then. It's not like a big deal to me. And then I have some dolls that I won't let go of, like her being one of them. I won't let go of her. I don't care what I want. Or if I wanted to buy something else, she wouldn't be one of the dolls that I would use to get it. Not this one. So I also have certain dolls now that I have and was able to bring home that I won't let go. So I'm kind of getting back to that point again, like I was in the beginning. But now I feel comfortable and content with certain dolls I have where I won't let them go because they are what I was striving to bring home. So now that I have them, I want to hold on to certain ones. I won't let them go. But anyway, my thing is that when people sell their dolls, when collectors choose to sell their dolls, and even if it's a doll that they have and I love the doll they have, because we fall in love with each other's dolls. We enjoy watching the dolls on each other's channels and seeing them pictures on each other's Instagram of the doll and Facebook and all of that. But if someone sells a doll that I love and they have it in their collection and they say they're going to sell it or they've sold it, I might feel a little upset because they sold it because I love seeing them with that particular doll. But I would never message them and ask them, why are you selling all of your dolls? Even if they did sell all of their dolls, I don't think I would like message the person and ask them that. I don't feel it's my place to ask anyone that. Even if I feel a kind of way about it because they let go of a doll I love that they had. But I would not message anyone and ask them that. And that's just me. I wouldn't. I feel like if they're selling their dolls, they have a reason. Whatever their reason is their business, not me. You know, it's not my place to ask. Now, if you message the person and say, are you okay? Is everything okay? Then that's fine because you're showing concern. But the messages I got was, why are you selling all of your dolls? And that to me seems kind of rude to ask someone. It comes off rude to me, and I would not never ask anyone that. And that's just my point. But what I wanted to say is there's nothing wrong. I'm fine. Everything is all good. And every now and then you may see me selling dolls, especially because I paint them now. I can't keep all of them. I'm not going to try to keep all of them that I paint. I will keep them, some of them for a while and still end up selling them. Some of them I might hold on to longer than others. Some of them I might say, oh, I'm going to keep this one. It's forever. And then I still end up selling it. Some of them, who knows, I might keep them a really long time. But I don't like to say forever a lot of times because a lot of times we say that and then we end up letting go of the doll. Sometimes I think that even jinx you when you say forever. Like this baby, I want to say she's a forever baby, but I'm like, I don't even want to say that. I'm going to say I'm going to try to keep her for as long as I possibly can. Like she's one that I really don't want to sell. I'll put it like that. But in this hobby, I'm telling you, you never know what you may do. Sometimes something could come up in your personal life and you just choose to sell a doll to take care of whatever you need to take care of. It could be so many reasons because these dolls are investments and we have so much money tied up into these dolls that every now and then you might choose to sell one just to recoup back some of the money that you spent. And also, not only do I spend a lot on the dolls, I spend a lot on doll clothes, the baby clothes for them. I have been buying a lot of baby clothes lately, if you notice, doing a lot of hauls. The clothes cost money, the accessories cost money. I put new stuff in my nursery lately. That costs money. So every now and then I might do a little assessment of my dolls and how much I have invested in them, how much I've been spending out, and I might just all of a sudden decide, you know what, I'm going to sell a doll or two. I need to put some money back in my bank account or something like that. Or, oh, I want to buy something else for the nursery. Maybe I'll sell a doll to do that. Or, oh, I want to do a jacquerie haul. So I might sell a doll to do a jacquerie haul because I choose to buy jacquerie for my babies sometimes. So therefore I need to sell a baby or two to buy new jacquerie clothes for Laila or something. It could just be any reason is what I'm saying. But I just don't feel like we should have to explain if we sell a doll or we choose to sell a doll or two or three. I don't feel like we should have to explain that. And like I said, I wouldn't even message nobody and ask them that question. But anyway, I just wanted to quickly address that. And I hope that it's not taken in the wrong way. Like I said, I don't mind someone messaging me and asks if I'm okay. That's fine. But I just wouldn't message someone and say, why are you selling all of your dolls? I just wouldn't do that. But anyway, that is all for now. And I forgot to say, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and click the bell. Give the video a thumbs up. Please share the video because I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers so we can do a giveaway. And so please share the video and help me grow this new channel, guys. So that is me and little Miss Layla. Look at her. She looks so cute in this romper. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.